finally made it here. The traffic was a mess as usual. Thanks for inviting me. I have some pagers to show you. And brought some accessories as well. You didn't actually mention what type of pager you were looking for when we spoke earlier, so I brought kind of a variety with me.
Why is it doing that? I have,
Stop it.
Yeah, not only for a deaf person, but I have been carrying one as well. In fact, I can show you some of the messages on mine right now. The great feature about the pager is that, as you know, oftentimes you cannot make a phone call even when you want to. However, this gives you a lot of information, no need to make a phone call, and as you've seen it, it has 4 lines of text. You can check out some of the messages on here now, and you can see, and there are 20 messages that you can store on this pager. So it's a lot of memory. It is made by Motorola, and every time you buy a pager from us, you have a warranty for 3 years. And we make sure that your pager works, and if it doesn't work, we give you a loaner to have it repaired while yours is being repaired. But let me see if I can find something to show you. Here's one from my other office. It tells me that I'm down to 2 pagers in a particular model, so they know I have to bring some more. So what's great about this is that I didn't have to pick up my phone and call. No, it has vibrate. I'll show you. Mine is on vibe now because I don't like to be interrupted in meetings. But I'll show you. If you pull up this menu, there are a lot of features. And you go over one spot to the little speaker indication on the symbol, hit the red button, and it goes to speaker. Now, when I put it to vibrate,
does it have an alarm or
the vibrate. Well, basically, when you send a message on the TTY, which is you're sending a message in its entirety, and the entire message comes to the pager at one time, and then the pager alerts you that you have a message. At that point, the vibration will occur, and it will last, say, I think maybe 10 seconds. And that is plenty of time. It's a strong vibe, and I'll show you how it feels. You can, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So
I like that.
your entire message then is on the screen. Now,
Screen. I'm interested. It's interesting that you.
okay, prices.
I don't
What
know.
I have for you, I don't have an actual price sheet, but I'll indicate some of the prices that we have. For example, there are a variety of ways to receive messages on the pager. I take it you will be sending your own messages on TTY machines. That is actually the least expensive way to use one of these pagers because you are not relying on a third party to do your messaging for you. So your monthly fee is only $15, and that pays for your airtime. The other fees that you would be incurring if you did lease the pager would be a few dollars a month, usually about $15 for one pager for the lease part. So your total price maybe will be $25 to $30 a month, including lease. And the 25 would be if you didn't pick like a maintenance plan or something along those lines. Okay, if you purchase your own pager, the cost of the pager is about $199. And they have come down considerably in the last few years. And I wish I had one with me, but there's a brand new pager called the Memo Express, which is the same size as this small pager. It also has the live feature, but as you can see, it's only one line of text. But the beauty is, this pager is much smaller. You can feel this compared to a pager of this size.
I like that one. I like the 4 lines better. The 4 lines
I
of
said the same thing. I told a Motorola representative just yesterday that I really like my information in quantity on the screen. But Motorola has found a lot of people are actually resistant to buying alpha pagers because of the bulk. And I think it's a trade-off each individual will find they like or dislike. The great thing well, it's remarkable because this pager came out in '91, and the memory in this is about equivalent to a 1976 computer. This pager, coming out today, has considerably less overall memory, but nearly the same messages, 15 versus 20. Very good.
I like that it's more the
Okay,
screen is
terrific.
clearer.
Well, it's not so bad that I didn't bring the Memo Express with me today, then. Is it?
So 2 pagers and the text and the numbers are different. Which one?
Sure. The purchase price, and I'll write this down for you, is $199 a pager. Now, that is with one pager. If you had a situation where I see your company here may want several pagers or something along those lines, the prices would come down. Once you buy the pager, there's normally an activation fee. Once again, for one pager, you're looking at about $20, and that fee would also come down if you've got more than one. Your monthly service is $15, and normally you pay the $15 up front. From that point on, tax is included, or tax would be added. You're looking at a total, if you add this up, of about $230, maybe $235 or so with tax included. And that would get your first month of service, activation, pager, and you're on your way.
Okay, I want to buy for the company and for my salespeople.
The 50 pagers, a lot of pagers. I could get the price down basically to my cost of about $150 per pager, which will save you nearly $50 a pager. Your airtime would be a little bit less as well. Activation would drop considerably.
So the
Well,
100.
it's simply a matter of buying in quantity. If a company is going to maintain an account with one pager, we're going to, this is about how a business operates. I hope this doesn't bore you. But you have to, say, have a salesperson, and you pay them a salary, and they have to sell pagers, and there's commissions involved, cost of operating a business, overhead. And if you're going to sell one pager, you have to make a certain markup. However, if someone comes to you and says, I'm buying 50 pagers or 20 pagers, you're going to be able to reduce that overhead, and we're dealing quantity, and then just simply making it work better.
Okay, so I will, I don't know.
Sure. If you wanted to sell these pagers, we could work out a plan where, say for example, the $20 that we have as an activation fee for selling one unit, you would be able to keep that. In addition, if you were buying pagers from us ahead of time to resell, you could mark the pager up. We would give you a reduction in cost, and then you could sell the pager for $199. Some companies are selling them for considerably more than that still, but I would say $199 is a very fair price. It's reasonable. It's under the $200 mark, and we would get you the pagers for maybe somewhere in the area of $170, depending on how many you purchase once again. So you could make feasibly 20 plus 25. You could easily make $50 a pager just selling the pager and turning the client over to us. We should...
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I want to trade my other pager and exchange it for the new one.
Yes. If your pager is on a frequency that is usable in today's market, compatible with what we use with our company, we can give you a trade value. However, your basic pager trade value is only between $10 and $25. Sometimes you actually do better by finding someone who can use it and saving them the money of purchasing a new one, or selling it to a friend for, a considerably less price than they would have to buy on the market. But we do take the trades, and we have no problem with doing that.
Okay, I would like to trade so that I could have a new one. And then with the future technology, possibly trade again in the future.
Yes, it's not a problem. We've been in business with pagers in Washington for 6 years, and there is only one model pager that we do not take as a trade right now, and they stopped making that pager in 1988. So you can rest assured that Motorola has about a 3-year production cycle. We always take trades within a reasonable period. Okay. I'm glad you asked. I needed to get into some technicals with you before we finish because it's important. I'll show you a coverage map that indicates our local coverage area. This area, as you can see, spans from the Washington-Baltimore metropolitan area right in the center, all the way to northern Virginia, including south as far as Fredericksburg. In Maryland, we go all the way to Hagerstown. We go almost to Delaware on the east, and that's right across the Pennsylvania line. And we cover the eastern shore areas, including Salisbury and Ocean City. This is all covered completely, and you have unlimited use of the pager. We have pagers that can be expanded to include a larger portion of Virginia, or we can go straight through to Maine. And then we have a whole different frequency where we can give you entire sections of the country to nationwide coverage.
Okay, that's good. It went to 1843. What was that?